I think that's the I like that you actually are doing all this music on your own. Yeah. Goodness. So,
I know.
I wasn't sure. I thought there was a little something more there, but
No.
I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Good job. Good job. Congratulations.
Hello
You're
and
really
welcome.
impressive.
Thank you. Hello and welcome, everyone and all, to Two Shot Friday at the Villains Talk Show and Podcast.
The shot's so nice we do it twice.
Dun dun dun! I am one of your many, many hosts, C4.
Whoa, I have a breath weapon.
Accompanied
Sorry.
with with Sarah Pike and Insurniac.
Learning new
Welcome.
classical things.
Welcome. We're doing a level 1, part 2, level 1. If you joined us last week, we were killing goblins. Our guest, it looks like maybe they'll be able to join us. They haven't got back to me. I keep messaging them, so we may not be able to join in. But we were doing this because they had never played D&D before, so we were doing like a straight like level 1 to 3 like walk through a town, kill goblins, and we're at the killing goblins part. So we have the returning Sir Blathius, Blathius, Sir Blathian, and we have
How do you every time?
Sir Bladius, Sir Blatter.
Sorry, no, it's cool. It's
Sir
cool,
Blatter, yeah.
Sir Blathian, Gervasis, Corenthal, Zedilian, Huckfula, Domitius Jr. the Fourth. Sir,
That's too much name.
that's all of the name. Do not be jealous of the Sir.
Sir
No,
Big
it's
Corn.
too small.
All I heard was Big and Corn and the Fourth.
Oh, I bet you'd like that big corn, wouldn't you? Top dog?
Sir Big Corn the Fourth.
Somebody wants some big corn.
Before we start, I would like to give a shout out to our 2 Patreons, For the Wheel and Rajala. If you want to help support the podcast or the 2 shots, you can do that through just liking or,
Check out the link.
things, subscribe
Patreon.
things, pander button. Check out Linktree, pander button.
Man,
And,
the person
but
that
you
knows
also
all about the
don't.
link tree.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay.
No, other than that, we do obviously podcasts every Wednesday. If you want to catch them on anywhere you get podcasts, the Villains Talk Show, or join us live on Wednesdays at 10:30, 9:30 Pacific. And now it is time to jump back into goblin slaying.
Yay.
Last we left off our heroes. They had been told about this great plague of goblins that was plaguing the poor town of... What did I call the town?
Townington.
Townington. The town of Townington was the great
Actually called
the
Townington?
pleasant town of Townington was being plagued by a horde of goblins.
A horde?
A horrid horde.
Oh, a horrid horde.
Horde.
That's not what I heard at first too. But I heard what Sarah heard.
And-
too.
A horde.
And so
I want it to be a horde.
these brave adventurers, after gathering information and delving deep into the possibilities of different actions of the citizens, decidedly must now go out and face the great goblins within the cave.
Great goblins. What makes them so great?
That's a good question.
I guess you have to find out.
Oh no.
I
Now,
feel like it's gonna be big nothing.
last we had our wizard player and Sir Blathian at the gate, but in a flash of light, the wizard turns into...
Me!
Ooh,
Yes.
surprise.
That's all.
What did
You're not actually pointing at me, so it took me a second to figure out what you were doing there.
Yeah, for us, you're on the other side. Yeah.
Wait, I'm on this
No.
side? Wait,
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah,
There we
it's on
go.
the other
Much
side.
better. Thank you.
am I on this side?
Well, on ours,
Well, now you're
Discord
pointing
we are,
at me.
but on Twitch, it is that side.
It's reversed.
Yeah, it's reversed in Twitch, but in Discord it's the other way.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yes. Anyways, I am a
Interesting,
half
'cause
elf.
it's only you that's like that. That's funny.
I
That's
know.
only your
I don't get it.
It's only your camera
Bizarre.
that's like that. Now that I look at that, that's so funny.
Weird.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Anyways, yes, it suddenly poofs into a half elf who has very long hair that's tied back, and she's not wearing any armor. She looks like she's ready to punch some stuff. Yep.
That's it. Dark
Yep.
elf not wearing armor. She is. I feel like this. Does that mean not naked or like with clothes?
Really.
I mean, give
Yes,
a little bit
she is
more.
wearing
I don't-
clothes.
I don't know. I don't know. You didn't say anything.
As your
so
DM,
leaves it
I
up to
would
their
like a
imagination.
little bit more information.
Yeah.
I don't
not
have
wearing
more
armor is
information.
pretty
You
vague.
told me what to make 10 minutes ago.
No, but what's her name?
Nobody knows because why would they?
What's
just appeared.
Man.
What's well, at least send me her stat card, so at least I know.
Okay, I can do that.
Do that, so you don't have to
She
tell.
is
me.
actually a dragon monk named Rylena.
That's cool.
He is wearing clothes. They
assume.
are lovely clothes,
Is
but
it-
they are not armor.
Is it fair that when you said Rylena Dragon Mage, like instead of like the regular monk wrappings, I imagined her in like, so like the top part is almost, for some reason I see like a red shirt with like maybe a little bit of puffed sleeves and puffed pants, but it kind of cuts short, so it's like capris or a short shirt, and then like wrappings going the rest of the way. I don't know why I see that, but it's like it's the first thing I manage, and then the dark elf with the white hair. Maybe
She's
my
not a dark elf. She's a half elf. But yeah, sure.
Game theory. And then we have Splathian sitting in his chair. Gloria, the golden chair,
glory.
with the giant rifled barrel, and
His
Jero
chest
at
from
the-
his chair from Wild Wild West.
It looks like a normal like chair, like a regular like wooden like pull out flat chair, like you'd see it at Barstool. The only thing is that there's a section halfway between the bottom of the legs that slide out, so you'd see like a part detach, but it detaches from one section and leans out, and then another part leans downwards, so that way it sets up like an N shape, and then it pushes down, so that way it becomes like more of an L, like a one end goes up, and then it's more like an L, I guess, in one kind of end. But yeah. And it just kind of walks around like that. It's not like a superly over the top mechanical chair. It looks like a normal chair. It's just pretty magical, like shifting of wood. And yeah, he's just like, he's got an archaeologist hat. He's walking around. He's always got this tankard of like kind of a mug with him. And he's usually munching on something. He's this big chubby halfling. Yeah. And I just released we had a rat that I had released that alerted. It was Gertrude. I released my wonderful friend Gertrude from my hat. And she ran into the goblin's nest and gave them all a good shout. And they came out and saw us.
Rylena thinks it's rather odd that you keep a rat in a hat. However, she does appreciate the fact that it rhymes. A hat
I
rat.
keep a number of things in the hat. I could pull out another friend out of my hat.
An odd place to keep your friends.
I have a friend at the tip of my chair and under my chair.
So
It's nice to.
I'm gonna just catch up Rylena on what she remembers from last
Appreciate
time,
that. Thank you.
since
'Cause I have
Sir
no idea. I
Blathian
don't know.
obviously remembers everything.
All the things.
Let me get my little notebook out here.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We went and we came to this village to look up information, and then they told us to come here and deal with this big, like, in charge goblin.
Okay.
There's some other stuff going on in here. There's some dude lost his stuff. The goblins had stolen this dude's stuff.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
No wonder why we're fighting them.
So they had met.
They sent me a letter. I got sent a letter to come over here and to get help from the town.
So they had met the blacksmith, and they had met the blacksmith's husband, and they did not meet the shop owner.
Well, we talked to the shop owner. He was on the city. He got his stuff stolen, didn't he? He was the Kenku.
Yep.
Yeah.
The shop owner is a Genku?
Yeah.
Fun. That seems like it would be a difficult profession to go into if you can't, talk.
Well, you'd be surprised because when you trade, you keep talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The more you talk to people, the more words you get.
So the Kenku had told you that he was going out at night. And he got mugged, and they had taken some stuff from him. And the mayor had told you that the goblins moved in and they had started attacking different people.
Very rude goblins.
But they only seem to come out at night. So.
Are they vampire goblins?
Last we left, we had you two. Here, I'll show you a little picture I drew.
It's just white. Oh, there we go.
So the two dots, though, that's you and Blathian. These are the goblins. This is the opening to the cave.
We had killed some of them.
Yeah, these X's are dead. These ones are alive, and those are guards and a couple townsfolk who came to help if things get bad. So we have 5 dead goblins and 6 still alive, and it was the top of the turn order, which you're going to take over, Sarah, because he, Mr. C. Williams Captain Williams was first, and then it's Blathian, and then you're going to take Grady's or Atomic's turn place after Sir Blathian, and then it'll be the goblins. Okay.
Okay.
So
sorry, whose turn is it now?
It is Sir Blathian.
Okay.
Check my shit really quick. All right. Well, I'm gonna move closer to that group that's that I didn't toast, and I'm gonna try to get a closer angle.
They're about the closest one to you is about 15 feet away.
Yeah. So I'm trying to so I have my 15-foot cone with my flamethrower. I can use 15 feet of movement with my chair at the most, but I'm trying to orientate myself so I can catch the most of it in the fire.
You can move 10 feet so that you're in front of 5 of them, and you'll be able to catch all 5 and leave 1. There'll be 1 at the mouth of the entrance of the cave that will be left, but you'll be able to catch the 5 on the side.
Ooh. So yeah, I'll use my action for that. So those in the 15-foot cone will need to make a dex save.
To our viewers, I'm sorry. That was a mistake. I dropped my cigarette case on my internet cord, and it took it out of my computer, so my internet dropped for half a second. That's why I said wait. Sorry about that.
I also have sanctuary up on my character, so those that attack me have to make a wisdom save to attack the chair. Since I'm commanding my chair to attack me or attack for me, it doesn't.
Hold on, one thing at a time. You said wisdom saves?
No, sorry, dex.
Oh,
save.
dex saves.
Yeah.
One fail. 2 fails. Wait, what's a pass?
13.
3 fails.
For 14
One pass.
damage. And half.
2 pass and 3 fail.
So half on a pass and full on fail for
Okay.
14 damage.
Well, the 2 that pass burned to death anyway.
Wonderful. Just say yeah. So anything that's like was also there gets light on fire as well.
So half of the entrance to this cave is now on fire. Then it's Sarah's turn. There's 1 goblin left. It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you, but it looks like it's ready to run.
Good. I'm going to run first and punch it.
Watches like earlier, like I've honestly killed pretty much all of these goblins.
I got 17 to hit.
That
Kind
hits.
of funny. Which
This
slave
is sad.
driver's
I only get to
"Oh."
roll a d4. 7.
Oh shit. So you punch it, and it looks like you do a lot. You like crack its ribs, but it doesn't die. It's able to kind of keep itself from keeling over.
That's a weird feeling. Yeah. Okay. That's all.
You did half its health in 1 hit.
Wow.
Yeah, it passed its con save.
It's just weird to not outright murder things when I punch them.
So it's going to bonus action disengage and run into the cave. And you hear it screaming and squelching and yelling in Goblin that you don't understand as it goes as it runs into the cave.
How do you know I don't understand it?
Do you understand Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good thing to take. It yells, intruders, 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 intruders.
Seems about right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Turn order is over now. You are approached by Captain Williams is his name, with his 2 guardsmen and the 1 civilian that came with him. We're gonna post up out here to make sure no goblins get out. You 2 go in and start clearing them out. If there's a second entrance, and what he does is he hands you both. It looks like a little handkerchief, I guess. It's white. He tells you if there's another side to the cave. So in other words, if there's a back exit, go outside and wave this into the air, and they'll be able to find you.
Okay, but like, can you guys look for any other exits and try to block them off so the goblins don't get out?
There's only 4 of them. So he looks at you and says, we could, but we don't want to wear our forces thin. There's only so many of us, and it's better to stick together.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why don't we collapse?
But he shows you, he pulls out one of the handkerchiefs himself, and he waves it. And what you see is it's like a glowing, radiant smoke signal. It's just this giant white beam that you can put your hand through. It doesn't hurt or anything, but just kind of shines. It's very, very noticeable. So
Lathian looks at him and says, like, "Hey, Captain, if I would, I could perhaps collapse the entrances to these caves. You could go around to the other end and search one of them, and I will make sure this end is sealed off."
again, he doesn't know if there's another entrance. That's why he's saying if might better if you go in and see. If you guys go and find one,
if there is, I can also seal it off as well.
yeah, no, that's fine. But don't do. If you seal, he looks at you and says, if you seal this one and we don't know there's another one, then the goblins just go out that one and we have no idea where the entrance is.
Yeah, well, if we find the other one, then we'll seal that one.
Yeah. No, oh, totally, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yes, no, he completely understands that. But he's saying that just don't destroy this one, because if there is a second one, then they'll never be able to find it. And if there isn't, then that's great. But if there is, this is how you're going to let them know that there is one, so that they can at least.
Sounds good.
We all is that
Yeah.
cool. He also hands you both a health potion each.
I get off my chair, last this like chubby fat half thing. Just give me about a brief moment of time to fix up Gloria, and I take like an action to like adjust the barrel to my force ballista.
He knows neither of you really took damage. I mean, you took a little, Blathian, but he's gonna give you both a health potion just in case.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Just you know,
44.
you don't have to use it right away, but something to hold on to.
44. I don't remember what it is. What is a health potion? 2d4, 44, plus 4?
It's 44.
44.
Oh, these are nice health potions.
Yeah, they're the good ones. Nice. One of the guards points out as he looks around the entrance. He notices that the marks seem to indicate something maybe a bit bigger. He thinks maybe a bugbear, maybe a hobgoblin. Seems like something bigger might be just by looking at the footprints.
Gloria will deliver a quick, swift end to this leader of these miscreant goblins. No problem.
The last thing
you can count
is
on this, though.
I crack my knuckles and say, "Let's go get him."
the cave is pitch black,
Alright.
and so
As like a barrel gets pulled from Gloria on his charity. Big like,
Vision?
he jumps back. to his
dark
chair.
vision only works so far.
He
Yeah.
Lacey was like, "Oh, I have this no problem, Gerald. You're such a beacon of hope for me. You'd be a beacon of hope for us now." And I
Retreat,
cast light
darkness
on my
is dim light
homunculus.
within 60 feet.
I'll cast light on my homunculus.
That's what. Yeah, that would work for like 200 feet, Sarah. But once you get past that, there's not enough light for dark vision to work, right?
I don't have dark vision. I'm a halfling. So.
Becomes pitch black at that point.
Ridiculous.
No, dark vision doesn't make you see in like pitch black. It
It's
just
not as OP as
Yeah.
as some people
Ridiculous.
think.
It should.
Just-
that's blind sight. That
Maybe if
then
you-
it doesn't
maybe
matter.
if you were
If you have
Really
100,
not blind sight, though.
dude, if you have 100 feet of blind sight, you have like that means your perception's 100 within 100 feet of you. It's nuts.
In one
Yeah.
sense,
Anyway, so you proceed into the cave. Do. Just give me
also,
two
as
seconds.
I'm walking, I also cast mending on Gloria once I was working her up, so I can get some health regained on her. Oh, beautiful Gloria! I'll make you shine on small.
Okay. So, you descend down, down, down into the crypt. Do you guys just walk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only move. I'm moving 30 feet per turn. So
I can move faster, but he's got the light, so I'll stick close to him.
I also genuinely, you can tell Blathian is actually moving a lot slower than you think it is. Like he's.
So-
I'm actually dashing to make 30 feet.
Because
What?
you have the light.
I'm dashing to make 30 feet.
Oh my goodness.
Because the light, you
That's
can
just-
see that the cave walls, they slowly go from what look like just random cave walls of stalagmites to more smoothed out stone and into actual walkways. At about 200 feet down, you notice that it basically looks like chiseled brick into the walls. It's hard to make out ancient language that seems to be half written over and drawn over with goblin paintings and different things. And about 300 feet down, you start to hear legs patter around in different ways. At 400 feet down this slope, you come to a cross pass. Looks like there's 3 directions to go. You can keep going straight on. You look to your left, and it seems there's a couple candles in a distant room. And then off to the right, another path continuing. Looks like the path to the right turns a corner.
I could send Gerald with the light further on in any direction to scout ahead.
Can I just wait for a second and listen and see if I can hear anything?
Yeah, roll me a
Considering
perception.
the fact that the goblin ran away yelling.
Roll me a perception.
Yeah,
19.
there's probably going to be a trap ahead.
You hear, at first it's almost silent, but they're goblins, so they're not that well organized. So you can hear stirring coming from the left where the candle is. You can't tell how many, but there's definitely seems to be a bunch of group. By your sense, I'll give you that you can sense that they may be trying to be silent.
Well, clearly we should go to the right, and I like quietly put my finger to my lips and like gesture to the left. Way.
I think Blathian would kind of get down. Do you have anything? I think I have some oil. Perhaps I could burn them out. Do you have anything that you think that would work?
No, just my fist.
No? Oh. All right. I was getting creative, but I understand.
More fun to
Should I
punch
send-
things, anyways.
Should I send Gerald the other way to make it seem like the light is going a different way?
Oh well, as long as the candle is enough light that we can see them.
Well, I mean, make them go a little bit away, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you have dark vision, right? So you can go further. I can come stay behind. I have a range now, so I can hit these things from 120 feet away. Gloria's a great shot.
True. Let's do it.
You lead the way,
Okay, and I do.
and you go quietly. I'll stay behind and wait for your signal.
Yes. I stealthily go down the left side.
With
Do you want me to roll stealth?
with the goblins?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, roll stealth.
16.
Okay.
So yeah, I stealthily head towards them until I see them.
Roll initiative.
Oh dear,
Let's see four.
that would be 6.
What's your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
19.
Thought she was going stealthily.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss.
I didn't roll that high on stealth. They probably saw me or heard
And
me.
that's a miss. So as soon as you hit the break into the room, 4 arrows literally fly right in front of your face. They just literally go right in front of your face and just miss you.
As a monk, I'm actually disappointed that they miss me.
And you hear screaming as you look around you with your dark vision. You look, and it looks like there's 3 goblins on either side. As 2 rush at you with little knives and roll to hit you, and miss, and miss.
I'm just ducking and dodging and weaving out of their way.
Blathian, what'd you roll for initiative?
Got him 9.
So you're first.
First. I like seeing the arrows. I would call back and say, "Pull them back this way. Gloria will make clear work of them." And I would move a bit forward, and then I would prepare my action to fire my cannon, my Force Ballista. And I'll say, "Gerald, clear up a shot for me." And I'll have the little light homunculus will go up and he'll fly 30 feet forward, pretty much close to where Sarah's character is.
So you can see 2 goblins engaging her.
Oh, and then since he's there, I'm gonna my little homunculus will also use his ability to do force strike. If he's 30 feet away, he'll shoot a force shot at them. With his it'll look like he turns his fingers into points a little handgun at it with his hands.
Okay, there
and
are
it turns
2.
into a little pistol.
There are 2 melee and 4 goblins shooting arrows. Which ones?
The ones that are there are melee. That's there.
Okay. Hey, Rujhala.
Hey.
Okay, so then you roll the attack for the melee.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay, double dice.
Oh yes, that's fucking max damage, boy. That's thick. 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 points of damage.
Oh. So, your force bolt. It's lovely to see you too. Your force bolt rips out of your little homunculus into the chest of one of these goblins. It finds purchase, but he seems to just kind of tense up and power through it. But he's definitely hurt. That definitely hurt him.
Can I see the ones that are in melee where Blathian is with her?
Yes, they're right in front of you, so you can see her dead in front of you.
Sure. I didn't see.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I saw them.
You can see her and the 2 goblins in melee with your homunculus, but you can't see the other 4 that are shooting arrows at her.
So I'm gonna shoot the other one that didn't that Gerald didn't hit.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 9 points of damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away.
What did you hit him with?
A force ballista shot from Gloria.
It rips through his chest. He is not able to make his con save, so as that force blast hits him in the chest, you just see it kind of pop through, and a small hole is there as he just kind of falls over.
It's like a medium-ish, almost like air size cannonball that disappears after it hits him.
Yeah, but it creates enough of a pressure, just you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
he gets pushed 5 feet away. So if he dies, he like splats against the wall too.
he doesn't make it that far to hit the wall, but he definitely smears across the ground a little. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Goblins' turns. So melee attack.
Splatter distance.
What's your AC? 19?
Mine, yes.
That's right. Goddamn monks.
That's why I let her go first.
Miss the melee, and then the ranged attacks. Jesus Christ.
I'm hard to hit.
Really are. None of them hit you.
Lovely.
Your turn.
Perfect. There's still some right in front of me, right?
Yeah, one.
Oh,
There's
they're
one
ranged,
right
yeah.
beside you.
Wonderful. I'll punch it.
Almost dead.
The other ones are about 10 feet away from you on either side.
24.
Oh, that hits.
No, 22. That was wrong. 6 damage.
Man, that misses. That sure totally like changes everything.
John, 6 damage.
6 to the one that had taken 10. That kills it.
Yay. I will run over to another one. Are there still 2 together somewhere?
So the way they are is if you look in the room, there's 2 goblins on the left of you and 2 on the right of you. Each goblin's about 10 feet apart from each other, and they're about... The closer ones are 10 feet from you, the further ones are about 15 feet.
Let's have them come
15
back.
feet away from me. And I'll use a key point to do 2 more punches.
Okay.
So we've got unnatural 20.
That hits.
I assume that hits. And it is 7 damage.
Okay.
And 14.
That hits.
That is 9 damage.
7 and 9, that kills it.
Lovely.
There are 3 goblins left in this little area.
I am done.
Blathian. By the way, Sarah, since you're the one that got close enough to the goblin, none of these look like the goblin that ran away.
Okay.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Yep.
Alright, well, since she went after the other 2, I will head further up towards, where she was, making my other 15 feet. And, I should hopefully be at that point where I can see the other 2 down the right end. And then I will send Gerald down that way as well to get to 30 feet.
Okay.
And me and Gerald will both take attacks.
Exactly. Hey, we have both our patrons in the chat right now.
Oh, hello.
Hello for the wheel and Rushala.
All are wonderful.
What a party night.
Yeah.
Party Fridays. Alright. So...
Good thing I got out of bed / off the couch.
18 to hit with the ballista. For 10 points of damage.
Okay. That one is still up.
The guy's still up? Okay, then Gerald's going to hit him then for 21.
Okay.
For 6 points of damage. think it's double blast and 2 force shots.
Okay.
It's dead.
Wait, how many points of damage?
It was 6.
6 and 10?
Second.
Yeah, that kills it.
Yeah, he gets blasted.
So there's only 2 left. You smear another one.
That's my turn, I think.
You're quiet,
That's
Insaniac.
my turn.
I'm hearing you're quiet. You were very quiet. I can't
That's
boost
my
you.
turn.
Okay. You need to boost your mic gain.
My shit is boosted, bro. It's like almost all the way up.
You're just speaking very quietly
Then
right
you're,
now.
you're,
I'm muttering
speak,
a little.
you're speaking
Oh,
so
okay.
quietly. That being
Is that
said,
better or
that's actually a little bit better, yeah.
okay? That's better.
So there are 2 goblins left. They look around. They look at each other.
I was gonna use a bonus action when I looked before I realized it in my turn. Can I use a bonus action to reach into my bag and grab my rope of climbing to grab him quickly? We need some information.
I'll tell you what. As you pull out your rope of climbing to do that, both the goblins look at each other from across the room and throw down their bows and just go. And just-
Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna run away.
no, they throw their hands up.
Oh, okay. Ah, smart. I see.
One of them starts pointing at a wall, and just like looks at you and just keeps pointing at the wall like this. It's on the other side of the room where the candle is.
I keep Gloria pointed towards him, but then I look back at Sarah's character. What does the other one seem to have to say?
I think they both did the same thing, right? They both held up their hands?
They both held up their hands. The one on my side pointed towards the wall.
Oh, what does the one on my
No, just the one. Just one.
Oh,
holds
the
up
one on
his
my
hand.
side doesn't?
No, the other one's still just throwing his hands up in the air and just. So yes, they both surrender. But one of them starts pointing at the wall. And the other one, if you look back at the other one, it just kind of nods.
Well, our mission was here to clear the cave. I don't think these goblins should. I don't think we could trust leaving them alone.
Well,
Commander would
goblins,
surely-
what are you guys gonna do if we leave you and don't kill you? I obviously say that in Goblin.
They look at each other shocked. Probably because no one has spoken Goblin to them. They would look at each other and say, "We go. Big boss tell us, raid. Raid no good if dead. We go."
Big boss.
And then they'd look at each other and start pointing at the wall again.
Who's the big boss?
They just kind of look at each other and they're like, "Big boss."
Tell me about Big Boss.
He's big.
Is he a goblin?
They look at each other and they go,
Is he like you, but bigger?
"Big boss like raid."
What do they say?
Something about a big boss.
Yes, we know this
Ooh.
big boss here. I know.
One of them would say, "Big boss like sparklies." sparkly sticks that go pew pew, and the other one go pew pew.
They say the big boss likes sparkly sticks that go pew pew.
I feel like that does not answer my previous question.
No, not really.
I
But
still don't
also,
think we
they
should- I
say
don't-
that, they say that they'll leave if we leave them alone. I think I trust them. They don't want to die. I
don't
say
think
we
they're
let them
going to
go.
be able to leave, even if we let them alone.
What are your names, goblins?
Squee and squirm.
Squee and Squirm. If I ever see you again, I will murder you. Leave.
Okay. And they run.
Okay, they're gone.
How can you be so sure that they're just going to go kill other people later?
They don't seem to be very good at it.
I don't know. I got a letter to come here and kill them. It seemed
Yeah, well. Those two are out of the way. I don't like killing
That's
people
not
who
just-
surrendered. It just seems rude.
I mean, I understand. You have a fair point. I don't think that's a solution, but onwards.
Exactly. I guess we'll go in the direction that we're pointing.
So you go up to this wall with a candle. And it's a wall with a candle. On a stool,
I
on a
poke it.
pedestal.
I poke it.
What do you poke exactly?
The wall.
I like kind of sighed, like, my goodness, my
it's
years.
hard.
All my years of archaeology have prepared me exactly for this moment. He says, as he like,
Candle.
he like, he very, oh, and then he sits back down in his chair.
You poke the candle.
I poke the candle. Not the flame, like the candlestick.
He
He kind of like he was about to stand up, but then he's just like,
roll an attack.
Roll an attack to poke a candle?
Yeah.
it's just
11.
You
my
poke
dear,
this
just-
candle and it falls over and goes out. You're now in a dark room.
My lady, pull the holder. My goodness.
You might want to get your light back over here so that we can see.
The light is still here. It hasn't gone.
Yeah, there's still a
Okay.
light behind you.
I poke
Gerald-
the candle,
Gerald is here.
the candle holder.
Roll an attack.
Oh my goodness. Nat 20.
You poke the candle holder and it breaks.
No, he said he pulled the candle holder.
It doesn't matter. She moves it and nothing happens. She now has a candle holder in a hand.
But he kind of looks at her like, and he kind of walks away.
I punch the wall. Do you want me to roll an attack? That would be 23.
Well, you definitely hit. Roll damage.
Eight.
Well, you hear it more than you feel it. You punch the wall in frustration, and you can hear it's hollow on the other side, but there's a solid wall in front of you. Question is,
Step back, my dear. Gloria will handle this, no problem. He turns around and he'll take an attack.
did either of you want to maybe investigate the wall?
No, not at all. Not at this
No, I'm
point.
poking and punching it. Fine, I'll investigate the wall. This
I'm
is
betting
me
it's
investigating the
Roll
wall.
me an investigation.
For 23,
3.
and for 12 points of damage, and the wall is pushed 5 feet.
No, it's not, and you do the damage, and okay.
Force damage.
Okay,
That's
but it's
pretty
still
good
not.
damage.
It doesn't move. And
No.
you, for 3, you see nothing. Did you want to roll an investigation, Sir Blathian, Mr. Archaeologist?
This mysterious voice in my head has given me a compelling argument. I'm
How
not
about
sure
a
if I
perception? I'll even accept a perception roll.
can-
Perception. That'll be better than 3.
Holy crepes!
Yeah,
Holy
I
crepes!
would be.
What is going on?
25.
You know what? You get so frustrated
Yeah.
looking at this wall for something, you almost give up, ready to punch it again, and like in the corner of your eye, you see it. And then you look over, and there's a literal button made of stone on the wall beside you.
I punch it.
You punch it, and the wall lifts.
I knew it.
Yeah, I knew
Oh,
it. We just had to find the right place.
D&D 101, everyone. Punch the walls
I thought
until
that-
they open.
I thought it was the candelabra, but it
Behind it is a small, narrow pathway
doors
that
are the
leads
bane
to
of every
stairs that
D&D
seem to
campaign.
go up.
I go
Stairway.
upstairs.
You both go up the stairs.
My oldest nemesis. He
I'll
said-
sneak up the stairs.
Goes up the stairs.
17. No, 18.
Okay.
Excuse me.
As you get to the top of the stairs, you come out into this little room. It looks like a little foyer. And at the end, you see a door. It looks more like the stone is gone. The stairs kind of came up into wood, and it kind of looks more like a house now, like maybe the inner of a mine shaft of something. But definitely more wood everywhere. You see a bench on your side, and behind the door, you can hear voices. It sounds like the goblin from before, and it sounds like someone's yelling at them. As you both approach, you see the entire wood wall and door blow open in a cascade of fire as a goblin flies out and burnt to a crisp. Behind it, you see a large goblinoid-looking figure with a bandolier of wands.
I was afraid of that.
They are an orc. You'll never get me alive! Make a dex save,
well,
both of
we don't
you.
really want you alive. Make what?
Make a dex save.
I was on mute just before, like, I was trying to blow my nose, but then it's like I was gonna shoot the wall, and then he told me that he threw the goblin through the wall. I was like, oh, I wanted to do that. I was like, I want to crash this party. Mhm. Alright.
My dex save is 19.
You pass.
Am I making a deck save or my chair?
Yeah, you're making your chair's making a dex save.
Alright.
How dexterous is the average chair?
You know, you'd be surprised. It can be pretty dexterous. And if I can find its stuff.
Are you rolling a dice?
I rolled a natural 20. I just don't know what its save is.
You
I
pass.
passed.
The save is 14. So you guys both pass. So you take half damage, which is I rolled 24, so half of that is 12. They'll take 12 fire damage.
Oh my goodness. That's
If
actually a lot.
he's targeting me, he does have to do a wisdom save to target somebody else. Which would have been my chair, but
You both just got hit with one fireball. So
no. How much damage did you say?
you took 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, that's halved.
Oh, okay.
All right.
12 is half, or okay, yeah, okay.
12 is halved. Yeah. So then we are at Miss Vike's turn.
Well,
He is about. He's about 25 away from you. It looks like behind him there is a ladder that he looks like he's going towards.
is he the only one in the room?
He seems to be.
Beautiful.
There,
I am going to.
there is a chest on the other side of the room.
I'm going to breathe a 30-foot line
Nice.
of elemental damage. I think I can probably just choose the element.
Yes.
Elemental damage.
You
I'm
get
gonna
to
go with
choose
cold.
cold damage. Nice.
cold damage.
I think it's a save, right? That's a 4, so he did not pass.
Oh yes.
He did not pass. He rolled a 4.
Beautiful. I have 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run over to him and use a key point to punch him twice. The first one is 21, 20, 20. 20.
That hits.
8 damage.
Just
And then I'm going to punch him
just
again.
bludgeoning?
Yeah.
No effect.
Oh no. That's going to be a problem. I have a short sword. I'll stab him with it. That is 19.
That hits.
9 damage.
Slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
No, okay, that hits. How much damage?
Oh, good. 9.
Cool. Nice.
How far from me was he? You said 25 feet?
It's not anymore. He's right beside you.
Oh, yes. So I used 25 feet of movement, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run 15 feet back.
He's gonna take
I
an
can't
attack.
disengage. So.
He's gonna take an attack of
Yep.
opportunity against you.
Yep. Actually, maybe I'll only run 10 feet back. Yes.
That is a miss.
I figured.
And it is Blathian's turn. Blathian?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go over to where oh, I forgot actually using cannon as a bonus action. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. You backed up, you said, sir?
Yep.
Oh, after seeing you do like the line of cold, did you like do like a breath attack?
Yeah, I have a breath attack.
I think Lathan's like, good show, Gloria. Let's show our new friend what we can do. And he like puts his hands down, and he sees like this weird flash that travels through the barrel, and I'll cast Cassius Caustic Brew as acid shoots from the barrel of my cannon, and he's got to do a deck save.
No. He pulls a wand and counterspells.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See. Interesting. I would look at him like, why do you lead such a frivolous band of savage goblins if you have such magic at hand?
Since it's his turn, he would look at you and smile.
I haven't finished my turn yet. Just so you know. I'm just
okay.
That's my free action. I'm talking to him.
That's fine.
I'm hoping for a response, but if he doesn't say anything yet, then
he stole all of these wands. He stole all his power.
fair enough. I was more like, why is he leading the band of goblins? But alright, I got you. I see you. Cool. Well, see, put it that way, it is up to my archaeological duty to return them back to the museum. And seeing as he was looking up towards the ladder, I'm going to take a attack against the ladder with my force blast.
But if you
120 feet away. For a 21. Or,
to attack the ladder,
yeah, for 15 points of damage.
roll with disadvantage.
Why is the ladder evading him?
No, because
Yeah.
it's a small target.
Let's see.
Or it's just a very evasive ladder. I'm gonna choose to believe that.
Sure.
More fun.
Sure.
14 points. 14 to hit.
14 still hits, yeah.
Okay.
It's a ladder, so 10 was the AC. Just
Yeah. So
Give
it
you
was,
give you disadvantage to
13
make it
points.
somewhat hard. Yeah, that blows up.
13 points of damage.
It doesn't. Yeah, it blows part of the ladder.
And then seeing if it's still up again, then Gerald is going to move as far as he can, 30 feet up, close enough to get a shot at it with his force cannon. For a 18.
Okay.
For 5 damage.
To the ladder.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Following up on my shot.
Cool.
Fuck your escape route.
In that case, in his turn, he's gonna use his action
There's no leaving us, my friend.
to pull out a wand, and everyone make a. How does that one work? I'd have to look it up. Here, hold on a second. Goddamn spells! I forget how they work. There it is. You guys make con saves, both of you.
Already.
Oh no.
Sorry. No, only one of you. Choose one creature. So I'm going to choose Blathius. Make a con
Make a
save.
wisdom. Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Make sure.
He passes.
It's 13 to pass.
Yeah. He rolled a
Okay,
19.
thanks.
19 plus
Thanks,
stuff.
Go for it.
So you make a con save?
That's a 23.
You pass. You are not blind.
Actually, that wasn't 23. That was even higher. That was 27 or 25.
Damn, your con's insane.
Yeah, Constitution's pretty good.
No
For him.
kidding.
He's a chunky boy. He's a big boy. It's not all fat under there. He's a beefy lad.
So as a bonus action, then he's going to pull out another wand.
What is the thing that like attacks us or hits me?
The wand, like he just pulls out a wand and it just goes, phew, like it flares up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was or something.
He has no magic of his own.
Well, I figured one of the wands would be casting a missile, even though there's a wand of magic missile.
No, it wasn't.
You know.
It was just blind. he
I see.
He was blind. He's just casting blind on you, and it
I
didn't
see.
work. And so this time for his bonus action, he's looking at Sarah,
Sounds about right.
And I don't think you make a save. What's your total health points? You sent that to me. That's what they are.
My total? I'm not at my total anymore.
No. But I know what it is because you sent it to me. So I get to
Yeah, 31, I think.
Beep, beep, boo. Let's see if I can roll well. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus 2 is 18. Roll that one because that one fell. Plus 5 is 23. And that's it. 23.
I am
Damn.
down.
No, because it's... Oh, it is the total. No, it doesn't do damage to you.
Oh,
You're asleep.
She just goes unconscious.
Yep.
no, I'm not.
You don't take any damage. You just go to sleep.
Hold up. I'm immune to magical sleep.
Yeah, she's an elf.
That you are. Nice. 2 spells. That's actually fantastic. So he tries to you see this one wand, it flashes, and it doesn't affect Blathy, and then he looks at you and just like shakes his head, pulls out another wand, and this one, it kind of, you see this kind of dust, and you just look at him as it just kind of goes by you, and you just see him just look at you and just go, oh, damn it. And he's gonna run by you and take an attack of opportunity.
From me?
Yeah.
So I can stab him?
Technically, he goes. Well, yeah, I'm still behind that.
18.
So
No,
that's
18.
to
Stab.
18 to stab.
18 to stab.
That hits him.
I think I was
11.
Okay.
30 feet behind you.
Does not look good.
And I laugh as I do it. Ha 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 ha! Good try.
And he uses his full movement to run and turn a corner.
I was a bit behind her.
Yep. So
He would have. I would have gotten either opportunity too.
Yeah, go for it.
Just be like,
yeah.
honestly.
Are you gonna roll an attack, or are you just gonna sit there?
I am. I'm just looking at seeing if there's something extra interesting to do on top of that. Alright, I'm down. Let me look at my stuff.
No.
I got to have fun.
I beat you to it.
How dare you? All right. Well, that's a 19.
That hits.
I see it's time to bring out Father's lucky shovel.
What?
It's Father's lucky shovel.
It's his father's lucky shovel.
Given.
Are you gonna roll the damage?
I am, man. How impatient are you, my goodness?
Super impatient.
Tell me the things right now.
Yes.
I kind of demand it.
Would you like to know? Would you like to know the damage?
No, that sounds awful.
It's a sultry 8.
You like get
points of damage.
stabbed?
Are you
Stop.
serious? Can you
Yes.
you can't do 5 points more damage?
See, this is what you're yelling at. You told me not to think about this stuff. I did get actually, but I forgot to add +1 extra to that acid damage I had before, so technically it would be 4. I just realized this magic I had in my head earlier. But,
Okay, I can breathe at him again.
That's okay. I'm not like I can still see down the hall, so I mean, when he goes down, I can shoot him from Floria.
Okay. No, he turns the corner to go down the stairs. So he uses his full movement to basically he moves past you guys, which is 25 feet, and he has 40 feet of movement. So he's gonna move.
Yeah, I was
He's
a
right
bit
at-
down,
he's-
like I was 30.
Yeah,
I was 30 feet down the hall.
I have you
I
here.
wasn't right beside her.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
'Cause I was trying to beat the range out of the back.
But Sarah is right beside him, and he was behind the ladder, so he is now 40
Okay.
feet away from you.
10 feet away from him, so he should only be 30 feet away
30
from
feet
me.
away from you.
Beautiful. Is it my turn?
Yes. Yes,
I-
it is.
As
Oh.
you run by, I'd be like, would you like
Wonderful.
to subdue him? And I throw it like the rope. I'd be like, catch him with this. And give
I
you the
don't
rope
catch
out.
the rope. I run after him until I see him.
Okay.
Do I see him?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna breathe at him again. Cold
Wait, did
damage
you roll
again, and
recharge?
I don't need to. I get proficiency times per day.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, the new one. Okay, cool.
It's a dex save.
It is a dex save. That he will fail.
Wonderful. Then in that case, I do not a whole lot. Only 5 damage.
Ah,
Cold
perfect.
damage.
It freezes him, and he freezes solid as you just watch the breath leave his, and he dies.
Can I go up and punch the frozen solid thing to make it shatter?
Are you sure? He's got a bunch of wands on
True.
him. But when you loot his body, you will find that there is a wand of fireball 3 times a day, wand of binding 3 times a day, wand of blind 3 times a day, wand of expeditious retreat 3 times a day, wand of counterspell 3 times a day, wand of magic missile 3 times a day, wand of chaos bolt 3 times a day, wand of water breathing 3 times a day, wand of knock 3 times a day, wand of sleep 3 times a day, and a wand of hold person 3 times a day.
And when
Write
we
all of
get
this down and send it to us.
I could. He is the orc of wands. Look at all his wands. He is the orc of wands.
I would walk up afterwards, and I would cast Cure Wounds on the orc, and I would.
I called him the orc. I called him the orc. Honestly, his name was the orc wanderer.
I feel like it might be too late to use Cure Wounds. I think he's dead.
No, I
Not
mean,
really. He still has to do death saves. It's literally been one
Oh.
turn.
all right. See,
Why are you curing his wounds?
Because I'm going to take him back to held justice. That's how lawful good people do things, sir. I was
Ridiculous.
hired to come stop these goblins and like put an end to it.
the orc
I
of
don't want to drag back a dead body.
the great orc wanderer would yeah. You can take him with you, and you'd have a bunch of wands to share.
I would try to
And
bring them back to the shopkeeper, but I mean, if Sarah wanted to take any as her character, she's free to do so. I mean,
Oh, yes,
and I would do
absolutely.
that- I would go back and check that chest before we left.
Yes,
I did
that
not
would be
forget about
smart.
that chest.
inside the chest, you would find a rod of the Pact Keeper, level 1, and a spell tome that would teach a wizard how to cast Fireball and Blind. But obviously, the orc can't use it because he is not magically inept in any way. He's more akin to a fighter, but he calls himself the Wanderer because he collects,
Yeah.
he steals wands. Yeah. He's the orc
Okay.
Wanderer.
Bring the spoils back to the museum unless you would like to take any, and feel free to help yourself to the ones.
I don't see much point in putting them in a museum.
I mean, they're pretty useful 3
I
times a day.
sell them to the museum. I don't.
Oh, I sell them. Yeah, okay. I make a profit first.
Yes,
Why
I'm
does
getting
the
paid.
museum want them?
I don't. That doesn't matter to me. That's not my job.
Some of them look a little old.
I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
be interested in old magical artifacts. That's up to them to figure it out.
Perhaps.
Speaking of old magical artifacts,
This is
this
my
one
part.
has to get to bed. Thank you all for joining us on our introductory run and look into what D&D is like. This was last week. We did it with one of our viewers. If you want to join us for a 2-shot, just let us know and we'll add you to the Discord and we'll let you play. Otherwise, catch us next Friday for another 2 shots. Thank you, Sarah Vike, for coming on. Thank you, Insaniac, as always. We are all awesome here. The Villains Talk Show. Thank you, everyone watching. I'm sorry you had nothing better to do, but I'm glad you spent it with us here. And we'll catch you guys on Wednesday.
Goodbye.
Stay slappy.
Stay frosty, my friends.
Stay frosty.
Or stay thirsty, my friends.